From the smallest aphid to the most industrious ant, the natural world teems with creatures locked in a constant battle for survival. In our own gardens, this struggle for dominance often plays out unseen, a silent drama with our beloved plants caught in the crossfire. Did you know that a single aphid can produce up to 80 offspring in a week? That's like turning your peaceful garden into a full-blown insect invasion in just days. If you're a gardener, this could be your worst nightmare. But don't worry, today we'll uncover the hidden signs of pest infestation in your garden before it's too late. So stick around, because knowing these signs can save your plants from total destruction. And if you find value in this video, hit that like button and subscribe to Don't Do This Guide for more eye-opening tips. The first sign of trouble often appears on the very surface that sustains our plants, their leaves. A healthy leaf is a thing of beauty, a symphony of veins transporting vital nutrients, a canvas for the sun's energy to be transformed into life. But look closer, and you might find something amiss. Small, irregular holes like miniature punches from a minuscule boxer can indicate the presence of unwelcome diners. These holes, often appearing in clusters, are the calling cards of a variety of garden pests. Caterpillars, with their insatiable appetites, might be the culprits, or perhaps beetles, their hard exteriors allowing them to chomp through leaves with ease. Even the humble slug, under the cover of darkness, can leave its slimy trail alongside these telltale perforations. We lavish care upon our gardens, providing water, sunlight, and nutrients in the hope of nurturing vibrant life. But sometimes, despite our best efforts, our plants appear to falter. A once thriving stem begins to droop, its leaves losing their vibrant green, fading to a sickly yellow. While a lack of water or sunlight can certainly cause such distress, there may be a more insidious force at work beneath the surface. Root-feeding pests, invisible to the naked eye, can wreak havoc on a plant's ability to absorb nourishment. Nematodes, microscopic worms that feast on roots, can cause widespread wilting and stunting. Grubs, the larvae of beetles, also lurk in the soil, their feeding frenzy disrupting the delicate balance of a plant's root system. Plants, like all living things, have a certain predictable beauty to their growth. Leaves unfurl with elegant symmetry. Stems reach for the sky with determined purpose. But sometimes, this natural order is disrupted, twisted into grotesque forms by unseen forces. If you notice leaves curling, twisting, or developing strange patterns, it's time to investigate further. These distortions are often the result of sap-sucking insects, tiny vampires that pierce the plant's veins and drain its lifeblood. Aphids, those minute green or black pear-shaped insects, are notorious for causing such deformities. Mites, even smaller and often invisible to the naked eye, can also cause leaves to pucker and distort as they feed. Imagine walking through a forest, the air thick with humidity, and suddenly finding yourself brushing against a sticky spider web. This unpleasant sensation, a sign of an unseen architect, has its parallel in the garden world. A sticky residue on your plants, often coating the leaves or dripping onto the ground below, is a telltale sign of sap-sucking insects. These insects, like aphids and whiteflies, excrete a sugary substance called honeydew as they feed. This honeydew, while providing a sweet treat for ants and other insects, can actually harm your plants. It creates a breeding ground for sooty mold, a black fungus that can block sunlight and further weaken the plant. Spiders, those eight-legged architects of the natural world, are often welcomed in gardens for their pest control abilities. But not all webs are created equal. If you notice fine, silky webs on your plants, particularly on the undersides of leaves, it's likely not the work of a helpful spider. These delicate webs are a sure sign of spider mites, tiny arachnids that can wreak havoc on your garden. Spider mites, unlike their larger spider cousins, are plant feeders, using their piercing mouthparts to suck the sap from leaves. As they feed, they spin their telltale webs, creating a protective environment for their eggs and young. Left unchecked, spider mites can quickly multiply, their feeding frenzy causing leaves to yellow, dry out, and eventually drop off. A gardener's heart sinks at the sight of a once thriving plant suddenly withering away. Despite providing adequate water, sunlight, and nutrients, the plant seems to be losing its battle for life. While various factors can contribute to a plant's decline, a sudden and unexplained demise often points to a hidden enemy, pests attacking the roots or stems. These subterranean saboteurs work beneath the surface, their presence often unnoticed until it's too late. Root knot nematodes, microscopic worms that cause distinctive swellings on roots, can disrupt a plant's ability to absorb water and nutrients, leading to wilting and eventual death. Cutworms, aptly named for their habit of severing young plants at the soil line, can decimate seedlings overnight. Imagine strolling through a forest, the ground littered with tiny mounds of sawdust. While this might seem like a natural occurrence, a sign of industrious insects at work, it can spell trouble in the garden. Tiny piles of sawdust-like material around the base of your plants are a telltale sign of borers, insects that tunnel into the woody stems or roots of plants. These stealthy invaders, often the larvae of beetles or moths, can cause significant damage as they feed and grow within the plant's vascular system. Their presence weakens the plant's structure, making it more susceptible to wind damage and disease. The sawdust-like material, known as frass, is a mixture of the insect's excrement and wood shavings, a clear indication that these hidden invaders are at work. The garden, after a rain shower, glistens with life, water droplets clinging to leaves like tiny diamonds. But amidst this sparkling beauty, a less appealing sight might greet the gardener's eye: silvery slime trails, glistening in the sunlight. These trails, unmistakable in their origin, are the calling cards of slugs and snails, those nocturnal feeders with a penchant for tender leaves and seedlings. Slugs and snails, despite their slow and deliberate movements, can inflict significant damage on a garden, especially during periods of high humidity. Their rasping mouthparts leave behind ragged edges on leaves, and their slime trails, while not directly harmful to plants, can make harvesting less appealing. The anticipation of harvesting the fruits of one's labor is one of the greatest joys of gardening. But this joy can quickly turn to disappointment when we discover that we are not the only ones who find our produce irresistible. Bite marks on fruits, chunks missing from vegetables, these are the telltale signs of larger pests, creatures that operate with less subtlety than their insect counterparts. Rodents, like rats and squirrels, are notorious garden raiders, their sharp teeth capable of gnawing through even the toughest of exteriors. Birds, too, can be culprits, pecking at ripe fruits and leaving behind partially eaten delicacies. Protecting our crops from these larger pests often requires more robust measures, from physical barriers to motion-activated sprinklers. The garden, a symphony of scents, from the sweet perfume of roses to the earthy aroma of freshly tilled soil. But sometimes, an unfamiliar odor disrupts this olfactory harmony, a discordant note that signals trouble brewing beneath the surface. A strange or foul odor in the garden, particularly near the base of plants, can be a sign of pest infestation. Some pests, as they feed and decompose, release gases that can be detected by our noses. Root rot, a fungal disease often associated with overwatering, can produce a musty, unpleasant odor. Squash bugs, true to their name, emit a foul-smelling liquid when disturbed, a defense mechanism that can linger in the air. The garden, a sanctuary of life, a testament to the interconnectedness of all living things. But this delicate balance can be easily disrupted, as we've seen by the stealthy advance of garden pests. Now that you know the warning signs of a pest infestation, you can stop these garden invaders before they take over. Remember, early detection is key to keeping your plants healthy and thriving. By remaining vigilant, by observing the subtle cues and signals of the natural world, we can ensure that our gardens remain havens of beauty and abundance.